guys, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Bodice. Today I'll be showing you how to draft the basic bodice pattern. This pattern is so important to dressmakers because from this pattern you can easily draft every other pattern. If it's your first time on this channel, I really welcome you and I hope you stay. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit on the notification bell to get notified once I post a new video. Don't forget to like and comment on this video. Thank you.
This is mommy.
So these are just the basic tools I'll be using: a marker, armhole curve, a ruler, a tape, scissors, that's all, and then my pattern paper. Let's get started. So to start, I'll first fold my paper in two. Yes, if you're also drafting on a fabric, you have to fold your fabric in two. The reason why you have to fold in two is so that you can get the center front of your pattern. Yes, so you must fold into two, and that should be for front piece. Now just go ahead and draw a straight line. That should be for our neckline. Okay, just draw a straight line. From that line, we'll mark our horizontal lines. Now I'll point 9 for my bust, 16 for the waist, and 23 for my hip. After that, I'll draw a straight lines. That's the line from the bust for my bust circumference. That's for the waist, 16. You can make it 15 or 17, and that's for the hip, 23. After that, I'll mark for my shoulder measurement. My shoulder is 16 divided by 2, that's 8. So I'll point at 8 and I'll point down at 8. Then I'll mark 8 inches down. That should be difference of 1 inches to 1 inch to my bust line. Then draw a straight line and another horizontal line that will help while curving my armhole. After this, I'll mark 1 down from this point and 3 inches for my neckline. Then I'll use my ruler and draw a sloped line this way, and that's for my shoulder slope. Yes, you do this because our shoulder is not straight. So when you do this, it helps to give your garment a nice fitting at the shoulder side. My horizontal measurements, my bust circumference is 34 divided by 4, that is 8.5. And my hip, my waist is 28 divided by 4, that is 7. And my hip circumference is 38 divided by 4, which is 9.5. I point at 9.5, and then I join the points with my ruler and my hip curve this way. Yes, that is it. After this, you can go ahead to add your hemming allowance. It can be 4, 2, 1, depending on the kind of that your clothes have and all that. I'm using 2, and after that I will join the points together. Okay, so join this line up to the armhole line. Yeah, so now I'll mark for my armhole. I'll place my tape here and get the midpoint from this slope to my armhole line. That way I'll also get the midpoint from this, and then I'll use my curve this way. That's my armhole curve. Yes, and this armhole curve is for my back piece. I'll use this front piece to cut my back piece. Just stay tuned and you see how I'll do that. Now I'll mark for my dart. I'll take in 4.5 for my nipple to nipple point. Yes, I'll do that from my bust to my waistline, then I'll join the points this way. Then after that, at my waistline, I'll mark half inch on both sides, and then I'll come down by 1.5 from my bust line, and I will join it this way. That's for my dart, my waist dart. And on the hip I'll come up by 2 inches, and I'll join this way. That's my dart. Now I'll mark for my neck line. Remember I marked 3 for the width. Now for the depth I'll mark 3 again, and I'll join the lines. After that, I'll get the midpoint of the both horizontal and vertical lines, and then use my curve to curve it out, and that's for a round neck line. This is how you get a round neck, a perfect round neck. See that curve? Now my front piece is ready. I can go ahead and cut it out. So I'll take my scissors and I'll cut round the traced lines. That's my pattern. Remember, I'm going to use this front pattern to cut for the back piece too. Okay, then cut the shoulder slope, very important, and then
my neckline. This neckline depends on the kind of neck you want your pattern to have. This is a round neck pattern. I won't cut the darts immediately. So this paper I want to use for my back piece. First, to cut for a back piece, you mark your zip seam allowance. Very important. Now I'm marking 2 inches and I'll mark it down. Okay, and then after I'll join the points. Very important. Don't omit that. Don't forget it. Okay, you mark your zip allowance before imputing any other measurement, because every other measurement will start from that line. Okay, so you can place your front piece this way. Just place it this way and then you can trace out. Oh, sorry, my paper is not enough. And just imagine. So now that's for my neck, my back neckline, and I'll show you how to cut for your neckline, your back neckline. Okay, that paper is not enough, but I'll still work with it. Now just imagine you have cut this thing. You can now mark your front armhole. So you come in by 1/2 inch and you give it another curve this way. This for my front armhole curve. So after this I'll trace it out. The reason is to omit the folding that often happens at the front of your arm. Okay, now I'll show you how to mark your back piece neckline. So whenever you want to draw remember the zip seam allowance, you don't touch it. Okay, you don't mark anything from there, it is just there. Okay, you have to fold it in when imputing your zip. So now for my back depth, I'll mark 7. You just draw a straight line this way. Okay, and then from the weight I'll mark 3 from the zip line. I'll mark 3 down and then join the lines and join the line this way. Then I'll take my ruler and mark my V line. This, you see where I started? You don't start from the center front now. There, you start at the line for your zip. So you can still use your hip curve to cut for your V neckline. See how I cut? Then you move this way. Yes, and that is it for our back neckline. Okay, and the front is a round neck and the back is a V neckline. Okay, even our back piece. Now if you fold the zip allowance, you will notice your V shape well. You see, just once you stitch for your zip, your V shape will come out this way. Yes, after imputing your zip. That is it for the back piece. Thank you. And now for our front piece, you can go ahead and cut your darts out. Yeah, You also impute that for your back piece, but you don't have to cut it out. You just draw a straight line from your hip to your chest line, and that is all. You can also give your pattern a curve at this edge if you don't want it straight shooting out. You just curve it a little. That. Have you subscribed to this channel? If you haven't subscribed, just do it now, and we'll go ahead to cut our darts. Okay, so now the dart is going off. The comment section is open for video suggestions or questions. Note: while working with a stretchy fabric, you don't really need a dart. Okay, this dart is more important on maybe Ankara fabrics and other non-stretch fabric. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you. If this video has been helpful to you, please give this video a thumbs up. Okay,
This is my made.